All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to talk about the craziness. We're just going to talk because we are midway through November. Bitcoin is low. The market is like 2 trillion. Crypto market cap is like $2 trillion. And everybody's like, oh my God, I know you guys are wondering what the flying bejeebas is going on. What is going on? And I would say, speculation here, but I would say, this is what I would say. So I don't think that we're looking at a clawback, or not clawback, a drawback for like, oh my God, the economy's going to shit. No. I would say we're in the holiday season in the United States now. But the crypto market spans the quote unquote world, right? So what some of you might not know is what you see in the total crypto market capital is not 100% accurate, okay? And the reason why it's not 100% accurate is because a lot of things are not connected. So there could be exchanges in some foreign country that moves crypto and has crypto on their exchanges, but their exchanges aren't connected to the rest of the world, so we'll never see it and know about it, right? This is common, very common, more common than you would think. So the first thing is, do you truly have a market cap of like 2 point some trillion? Yes and no. Yes and no. So don't be too worried about that. Now, well, what are you thinking then? Well, I'm thinking you're commonly seeing, let's say, what we know is like first world, right? Connected with internet, connected with technology, and main users. So let's talk China. Let's talk somewhat Russia. Let's talk U.S. Let's talk Mexico somewhat. Let's talk Brazil, maybe some of India, maybe, but for the most part, Europe, America, China and the United States majorly. And I say that why? Well, let's talk about the two major exchanges, okay? Let's talk about major. Everybody knows, right? You've got Binance. Binance was kicked out of the United States and a Binance US was set up. Now, everybody knows that's been in this crypto space for a long time. Binance is where we were at. We were all at Binance back in the day because every new thing that popped up was there. All right. Well, that is pretty much China's thing. That's theirs. And in the United States, our major exchange, well, it's Coinbase, right? That's our major exchange in the United States. They're pumping it. Everybody knows about it. And not to say we don't have other exchanges, not what I'm saying, because when we talk China and over there, you got BitTrue. I don't know who has, what's the other one? Is it, what's the exchange? Was it KuCoin or something? I can't remember. It's been so long. We got shut out of these exchanges in the United States. But this is my main point. So you have these major exchanges, which is where all these transactions are mostly reported, right? And you have ones that are not so major and not so big that are reported. These are part of that grand network that lets us know what's going on in the crypto space. So the first thing we have to understand is we're not necessarily seeing all things crypto in our total market cap that we see today. All right, now let's move on from that. We're in the holiday season in the United States, and so people are cashing in. People have got bills. People have got holiday stuff that they're going to do. I know in the United States there's a big talk. We're not going to celebrate holidays this year. We don't have money, and they're just da-da-da. People say these things, but I when I'm out and about, I hear people talking about Oh, I can't wait to do this, and I've got to shop for this, and da 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 da. So in the United States, they're shopping, they're celebrating holidays, it's going down. So there's going to be sell-offs for these things, and it happens every year. This is nothing new. In this time of the year, we always see crypto markets take a drop. We'll see them pick back up somewhere a little bit after New Year's, not too much. But then as we start getting closer to tax season, you'll really see the thing, the crypto space picking up. We are aware that last year we were definitely looking to see the markets climb. Of course, a few things were mentioned by the said guy, Donald Trump, and so we did see markets climb a little bit. But, it's my personal thoughts at this point. I'm going to share my personal thoughts. My personal thoughts are, before we get into real crypto adoption, and I'm talking about smart contracts, AI contracts, video game contracts, I'm talking about media contracts where, how do I say? Let's use an analogy. Well, let's use a concept. Let's say you shop at a store, and said store gives you rewards. Said store gives you rewards in what I believe will be in our near future. The said reward will be a crypto that they have. And this crypto will be able to be traded on crypto exchanges. All right. And this is where the world's going to go. When we talk about media like Instagrams, your Facebooks, your YouTubes, all these different things where media is, you're going to have the people are going to have the ability to give you cryptocurrencies, right? That are tokens that can be traded in. This is what I suspect. Now, also, I don't suspect, this is actually happening. I'm going to tell you about some stuff that's happening right now. Countries are using stable coins, and some are using their own, how do you say, a coin created by the state, right? We know the term. It's just in the top of my mind right now, and I can't get it out because I want to talk about so many things. So anyways, stable coins are already being used. They say trial. That's cap. Let me tell you. I've been in this space for years, and every country has been trialing crypto for years. So that trial stuff is just cap. They're using it. And who's using it? They've got digital peso. They've got digital currencies on the continent. The continent we know is Africa. China and Asian countries, they have been using these things. All right. So it is so much easier to use a stable version of a state or country's currency because it gives them fast transactions at reduced cost, and it really cuts out the middleman. Well, who's the middleman? Right now, the middleman is the bank. The bank can charge arbitrarily, right, what they want to charge. And if there's any laws that can reduce what they charge, if they're not lobbied against, then there will be some control on that. But is there much control? I don't think so. I think that the countries or nations are looking at the big play, which is stable coin, okay? And with these stable coins, it's really making business transactions easier. So that's the main play. The main play is stable coin. Stable coins are the major play. And to me, that's going to trigger the market. That's going to trigger people's adoption of cryptocurrency, the stable coins. Now, you're going to have a lot of that when you start talking about the world moving stable coins, right? So in the US, let's talk that dollar. That dollar, we have USDC, right? And USDC, we know Circle is attached to that. We know Ethereum is attached to that. We know Paxos or PayPal has their dollar, PYUSD. We know Ripple has their dollar, which is RLUSD. Anchorage has one. And I bring those up because those fintechs or crypto companies are trying to get federally approved. They're going through the process. They filed to get federally approved to either act as banks themselves or bank subsidiaries. Now, we also know, again, Telcoin, right? Telcoin on a state level is operating with stable coins. So that's the major play. Now, for everybody else, like retail market, we get into the crypto space and we're getting our hands on assets that we believe are going to shoot off, make major moves. Well, for me, what I'm thinking is, okay, let's deal with where we're at first. What are they doing first? They've got to first get this stuff into people's hands. How are they going to do it? The same way they're doing it with banks. They're going to use stablecoin with fast transaction speed. So you can look at Coinbase using Base technology, which allows them to move just as fast and as cheap as the XRP ledger. We've also got stuff like Stellar Lumens, and Stellar Lumens can do these same things as well, these fast transactions at zero cost, near zero cost. So when we look at that, we can see that the stable coin is the initial play. So that's where I think investments should be, making that initial play. AI technology is doing its thing. They're building the infrastructure for AI technology. AI technology is moving in different corridors. So that's going to be a major play. But, I mean, is that going to be the gateway for retailers, more retailers and banks? Yes and no. Not immediate. The gateway, I think, is going to be stable coins. Later on, we're going to, get ourselves more engrossed with AI technology. Anyways, all that was long-winded. Oh my goodness, that was long-winded. What I'd like to say is, we're in that time of the year where the markets will drop and get low. Now, the best play would be to purchase, all right, to get more assets under the belt, and more than likely assets that produce stable coins. Stable coins are what the retailers and companies, stores, businesses, and banks will be moving around. That would be the play to me, right? But again, we're in a holiday season and a lot of money's coming out. A lot of money's being moved into the business sector to grow money so that they can come back in and buy up stuff. And some people are just doing holiday shopping, so you're seeing some major hits. Is that 2 trillion representative of the whole market space? No, it's not. So keep all that in mind. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. If you guys got any comments, I hope you get in that comment section and share. And if you got any information, share that in the comment section too.